And we are live on 95 Will Rock Bandcamp. I have new equipment. You'll have to forgive me today, guys, because I have new equipment I'm messing with. Check this out. Hey, there's Lee from Pop Evil.
You're embarrassing.
Oh, Lee, how many people are in your car with you? What's going on there?
I got a packed car. No,
huge crowd.
I got stuff to do today, right? A lot of stuff to do. I normally
you're out running your errands and you took time to talk to us. See, rock stars, they're just like us. What are you doing? You're going to get your dry cleaning?
Yeah,
or
tell me about your errands. What do you have to do today? I want to know.
I got some eye appointments today because I had.
I just had an eye appointment yesterday.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No,
yeah.
I have astigmatism in my left eye. Do you know what that is?
I kind of do. I had like this uveitis and myritis in my right eye, so I had to get the steroids all in and make sure the doctors all check me out, make sure I don't lose this vision. You know, I'm getting older.
Don't do that. Don't lose your vision.
Right. Right.
Tom, you're all choppy again. Did you disconnect from your Wi-Fi?
I'm trying to fix it. I just reconnected to it. We'll see if it's any better. You got me now?
Yeah, you're good now.
Am I there?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I don't want to freeze. So anyway, so Lee's out doing eye stuff. Emily did eye stuff this week. Is it one eye or both eyes? Because all week Emily's been reading like this on the show.
That's been terrible.
I've been doing just the one eye covered up.
Yeah, same.
I've been hibernating. Today, finally, I get to go out and explore the world here. What are you gonna do?
All right. So let's talk about the important stuff since you're going to the eye doctor. We don't want to keep you from that. New album coming out from Pop Evil. I was looking up today how long we've known Pop Evil. Yeah. About as long as you've been a band. Do you want to feel old? You've been a band. Pop Evil's been a band for 20 years. Do you believe that?
Has it been 20 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. It's crazy, man. And this year, especially the COVID year, it's the first time since I was probably 13, 14, since I didn't play one show the whole year, So, well, that's not totally true. I think we played a couple shows in early January, but for the most part, nothing in the summer. Like if this would have been a normal situation, I at least would have went up to the pub and jammed a bit, but no, nothing.
Yeah.
At all. So.
But you and Dave have been together in the band the whole time, which is, I mean, for two guys to be together in a band, that in itself is, to quote a song I know, that is legigendary for you guys to be together in the band that long.
It was funny,
go
ahead. Yeah, I just did an interview with Dave. We were talking about it. I'm like, we've known each other for so long, man. It's crazy. But yeah, Dave and I go way back for sure.
Yeah. So new album is coming out. I guess like the third week in May. We can expect to hear Versatile from Pop Evil. I want to ask about the name of the album. Is there a song on the album with that name, or is this album actually really a versatile album?
No, I think it's just about being versatile, like just taking the melodies in different directions, the music, exploring different tones, different sounds. We were really having fun when we were making this record, and it was crazy. We just had finished it. I think we had like one more song to go, and I think I did like one or two takes on a song. It's called Human Nature on the album. And LA, we were out in LA, out in California. I spent a lot of time out there when we were writing. And literally, we heard the mayor was going to shut the city down. So everyone got in the planes. We all bolted. And I'm like, we don't have enough songs. I think it was one short. And they're like, no, this Human Nature is good. I'm like, I did 2 takes on this vocal track. Are you sure? And the producer cut it up and sounded awesome. So I'm like, all right, the album's done. So, we still had the mixing and the mastering, that we still had to do, in the early months of COVID. But it was pretty wild, man. It was versatile just to get it done, man. We had to just try to do all these different things to finally get it out. And here it is, May 21, almost a year later, so it's crazy.
A lot of bands have taken the shutdown time to write new music. You had out a new album. So have you guys been, since Pop Evil, I mean, you're just always on the road, but now you're locked in. Have you been writing new music, or what have you been doing to keep busy?
I mean, a little bit, but for the most part, been trying to rest my body. I mean, my vocal, my brain, my mind is all been kind of, I think, exhausted over those 20 years. So just getting a chance to write, like getting in, I put in a basketball court. I just said, forget it. I'm going to just put in a basketball court. I can't sit at home and not do anything, because I haven't lived in these places in over 20 years, and the big thing was we weren't going to buy houses and buy places to live, because we were touring. Why were we going to spend money and pay mortgages when we're not even going to be there? So, it was awesome. Kind of clean the storage units up and backlog all the old Pop Evil stuff and the history of it. Because, once we get going, hopefully, who knows when we'll be able to get back and get this kind of time off. Hopefully never again. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's been cool to just kind of to be at home, like you said, and like you see today, run some errands. I never get to do that. I don't ever get to drive, so it's kind of a nice little just get out and go for a ride. So it's that from that aspect has been cool. But you know, obviously we're ready to get back, man. I mean, we can't wait to just get back, get on stage, and do what we know how to
Talk
do.
about being a sports fan. I know you're big into sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're big into sports. Talk about the basketball court and stuff like that. And you're the guy that I'll be at a hockey game and the team will come out to a Pop Evil song, an anthem, and I'll immediately send you a text. I'm like, oh my God, they just came out the legendary or whatever. Yeah. I was sitting those. Does that when you're at a game, do you freak out? Do you freak out about that when you're at a game, or like people around you are like, hey, this is our song. This is our song. Do you do that, or do you still get off on that? Or?
Sometimes you're like this, you know, you're like, okay, you know, let's just kind of relax, you know. But you know, it never gets old. It's always a huge compliment. A lot of times you get bumped by your family or friends. They'll be like, dude, you hear that? I'll be like, what? Your song? I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even, because you don't even listen the same anymore. You know, when I finally get to go to a sporting event, I'm like so focused on the game. I'm like, do you see that goalie? If we're watching hockey or if we're watching football, I'm totally into it because I'm such a big football fan, you know. So it never gets old though. It's cool. I mean, there's been a couple times too, you know, especially when it's at home and we're watching any Michigan sporting event. I think that little flashback to when you were a kid and growing up here in the state, you know, it definitely hits close to home. It's super cool to hear and experience for sure. But I do love your
album
text,
Versatile, which is out, I believe.
Yeah, I do love your text though. When you give me that, those are my favorite.
Oh, when you see it, I don't like. Am I annoying him or what? But I'll be like, this song, Pop Evil, they're playing.
Never annoying me.
Doing that good. You didn't delete my number yet. Block my number yet?
Nope, no way.
There you go. So the new album Versatile, which is out in May, does that have any anthems on it? Because do you guys write songs and you're like, they're gonna play this at the Tigers game, or is it just you just get lucky on that, or do you write songs and things at the Tigers game?
Well, I mean, I don't think we set out to write like, hey, they're going to play this, but we definitely write anthems. You know, I mean, I think it's just how I'm built, very motivational. You know, I'm always trying to motivate myself. You know, it's always, you want that energy, right? Especially in this genre. It's a very tough, challenging, competitive genre. You always want a little bit of extra fuel when you're on stage. So you're thinking about those anthematic like themes that might add more to your live show. And then they just work. They work. We have so many relationships now that we've built over the years with these sporting teams and these sporting events that, you know, if they like it, it's always awesome. We're always, I feel like I never get to go to enough games. So if they're playing us out in California or in Florida or who knows, I feel like, you know, you'll get that team come in and they're supporting you and you don't get to go see the game there. So it's definitely an honor, but I don't know if we set out when we start and be like, Detroit's going to play this song. You know, we never know.
Is there an anthem on the new album? Do you think there's a song there that we're going to end up hearing at the Lions? You're going to hear at the Lions games, or we're going to hear at the Cubs games?
There's definitely some. I think there's definitely some. What do you want to call it? Anthems for sure. It's just, you know, what team's gonna pick it and choose it. You know, we'll see. Time will tell. You know, we'll see different teams trying to kind of. What do you call it? Kind of move towards different songs. It'll be interesting to see what ones they choose and what ones the fans choose, you know? So we're definitely excited. It's definitely, in my opinion, the biggest Pop Evil record, just the way we were recording it. We recorded with demos in mind, right? Like a lot of times you'll go make these demos and the energy is lost when you go re-record them. You have to re-record them with a producer. It just gets stale because a lot of times when you play these demos, like if I saw you at a concert or a festival, I can just see myself, Tom, you got to hear this new one, hear the new Pop Evil demo. You'd be like, yeah, you'll like it. Next thing you know, you hear it on the album. You're like, I like the demo, you know? So a lot of times now with this, we weren't worried about finding one producer. Wherever, you know, we demoed the idea that we liked, we just built on that. So a lot of these songs are my first takes. You can't beat a vocal take when you've been off tour, when you're on tour for 2 years, you just get off, you get in that vocal booth and you're ready to do something different. And that's right. Those vocal takes are the best. They're amazing. So, you know, the rest of the recording process, you're chasing a demo. You're like, oh, I want that vocal take from the demo. None of that. It's all what we liked about every one of these and where these songs started. That's what you hear. And I think that, you know, with songs like Breathe Again, Work, Chaos Reign, Even Set Me Free, these 4 songs we've already released, you hear that energy and you hear that angst. And I think that's what we want to do, is because we're always, again, thinking about the live show and how our recordings can be closer to that and how they can reflect energy on stage. And this album blows away anything that we've done from an energy standpoint in the past. And, you know, I think fans are going to like it as much as we do. We definitely think it's our best one yet.
I love that when you play the demos for us. That's always cool to have something to look forward to. We're looking forward to the new.
Did I hit the mute button?
We're looking forward to the new Pop Evil album coming out on May 21st.
Can you hear me, Tom?
I can hear you. We can hear you.
Man, my mute. I can't hear you.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Us?
Huh. Let me see.
Oh no.
He went away. We lost him.
He's gone. Hopefully, I'm sure he'll come back in.
Let's see if we can come back in.
There we go. There we go.
Tom's writing messages for you.
There we go. I love it. I love it. I'm still getting used to these new.
I'm the MacGyver of this. I don't even know what the hell we're doing. So you talk about getting back out on the road and tours. I saw on your website that you guys are down for the Aftershock Festival in California in October. Some other shows on there. Have you guys started? I know with COVID it's hard to plan, but have you started to plan out some other stuff or what's going on?
Yeah, we got some shows in the summer with Shinedown. So we're really excited about that. Obviously, any show with other bands that we love are something we're looking forward to. But for me personally, I'm not going to get excited till we're on stage and I'm singing that first note. So I'm just trying to just be positive, but I don't want to get excited yet till we're back on stage. But the way things are looking, like hopefully everything's scheduled to be back to normal here sooner than later. So I can't wait for that.
Excellent. And you guys put on a great live show. The bigger the band gets, though, does the record company freak out? You're not still walking across the crowd, are you? Over the crowd? Do they let you do that?
They're good
anymore as the record company? No.
It's been a long time since I've done that, so who knows now? When we get back. But sometimes the energy just takes over, and that little kid comes out, and you just want to walk on hands, man. You just got to walk down the seat.
Your record company is like, no, Lee.
No. I was thinking about retiring it, but now that I've been off for a year, I think that the rock will probably return.
All this pent up energy. Crowd surfing
yes.
Pop Evil shows. Yeah.
Plus, you got that new eye. You've got the steroids now.
You're gonna be able to see now.
It's still a little blurry in my right eye. They said, it'll heal up soon.
Right.
But you just get your. I was out in Arizona, so I think that dry heat kind of took me out.
Did a number. Yeah. All right. Well,
did me in. But
we'll let you get out of the car. We appreciate you, Lee from Pop Evil, taking the time to talk to us. The new album, Versatile.
It's face.
It's great seeing you guys. You kidding me? I can't wait to see you guys in person.
Same.
Give you a big hug still, man. I've been vaccinated, so I'll keep
Same.
So we.
Group hug.
Group hug, like old times, high fives.
We moved the radio station. Moved to the mall. We got a big new performance place for you to play acoustic when you come to town, and so All right. Looking forward to the new album.
You guys do it amazing. I can't wait. Tell JP too. I said hey, and the gang over there, and man, I'm counting the days, man. Let's do this.
All
I want
right.
to get back your way. It'd be good.
Lee from Pop Evil, the new album is out May 21st. It's called Versatile. I think that's the release date. Say hi to the rest of the band for us, and we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
I will, man. Take care of them eyes.
All right, you too, Lee. There's Lee from Pop Evil. That's Bandcam.
Yeah.
That's Bandcam from 95 Will Rock. I love my sound effects.
With the sound effects.
95 Will Rock, the rock station.